All righty. Ta-da! Welcome to MacBean Scottish Fitness. Huh. It's funny. I had something disappeared. I wonder. There it is. All right, everybody. Supposed to be showing me everything. I don't know. We'll see how well it works. So, here we are at TGIF Fitness in Streeter, Illinois. And it's for another bench rep day. Coming right here in time to do some warm-ups. So if you are in the stream, remember to hit the thumbs up and all that other YouTube stuff. And don't forget to say hello. So I've got not a pre-workout this time, but Pedialyte, which I had to take about 5 o'clock this morning to keep my leg from cramping up. As you buy this, buy the case in packets. Let's see what I got going on here. My pillow, got some iron. Looks like we got storms coming. It is not. They paid. Never seem to be having any problem. So this is not what I want to be doing when I'm in the gym. I don't want to be doing my banking. So another bench day here. We're going to do reps just like we did last time. Probably going to do that for a while. Okay, so it's processing. So be quiet. Gmail. Yes, we're going to get rain. No, all that good stuff. So right now we're just getting all nice and warmed up. I'll start kicking up the weight. And then we'll actually get the workout started. Doing a little bit longer warm up today to get my elbow nice and loosened up. Then I'm probably gonna buy a brace for it. Not to really work out with, but to wear at when I go to bed. I think when I'm laying out and I let my arm kind of lay like that, I think it's putting some pressure on me. So I need to figure that one out. There we go. There we go. There you be hiding. So hopefully the notifications went out. I purposely set it out for a half hour so everybody would get notified. So I don't know, still trying to figure it out. Unless YouTube's mad at me. You never know. Doesn't seem like I'm getting the push notifications like I used to. There's Vince. And yeah, that's slowed down a bit. So even though I'm still posting things, it seems like you can almost tell my bench days because I get higher views. So one thing about social media, about time you think you've got it figured out, it changes up on you. Go figure. Hey, Lone Wolf, how you doing? You made it. We'll see if our troll shows up or not today. All righty, now I'll put it on pause. There we go. And I think we're all kind of set. We'll be having a client, should be video chatting with me at about 11 o'clock Central Time. So I literally have my phone on one stand and I have my tablet on the other. So it looks like I got a whole studio here. Luckily, they put up with me over here. Other gyms, they'd probably be like, what's going on? Hey, Michael, good morning. Yep, it's Friday. I got to work tomorrow, so it's not really Friday. But I needed to take the overtime when they offered it. Bitcoin giveaway scam. Okay, well, I will not be trying to give away any Bitcoins. You can rest assured. So this morning, about 5 a.m., I had to get up. I had to take an aspirin. I had to go downstairs and make a Pedialyte drink because my hamstring was starting to cramp. This is the second time this week. I think Tuesday it was this leg. Now today it was this one. So I don't know what's going on there. I do eat a lot of nutrition. I think I'm just flushing my system out at work because I'm drinking a lot of water. And I did notice I had to get up 3 times last night to take care of business. So I think what I'm going to do is start bringing the Pedialyte up with me. But it seems like the aspirin and then the Pedialyte right after it takes care of the issue rather quickly. So at least I caught it before it turned into a knot. As I'm sure everybody has had their experience of a hamstring cramp, and it's no fun. It wakes you up really quick. Good morning, Ethan. How we doing? So I'm still warming up. I'm going to do a couple like sets of 4 or 5 and 2 1/4 until my elbow starts to loosen up a bit. And then I'll do my reps. Now, remember last week our hero, I did 20 reps at 225. So this week I'm going to pump it up to 230 and try to make sure I do at least 20 reps. And then where I was at 275 last week, I'll go to 280. And where I was at 315, I'll go to 320. I may forego doing a 405 just because I may have to baby that elbow. I am going to buy me a brace to wear during the day, not for a workout aid, but to wear during the day just to kind of support that elbow. I'm thinking it actually gets sore at night because I let it kind of lay off the bed, and just the weight of my arm sometimes can cause you issues. So let's get the hat off and get right here. So my first warm up, I'll probably be doing 2 before I go into the real part of the workout. So somebody asked me, I heard you mentioned the bar should be right above your eyes. And I said, well, I'm going to have to see where I have it when I bench. And it is not right above my eyes. I would say that is completely wrong. Now, when you finish the bench, yeah, then it's probably above your eyes. But you're bringing the bench here and then coming up. You're not doing this. This puts a lot of stress. So you're coming down and you're coming up. Now, I know my flare, that's just what I do. But to answer that individual's question is no. When you're here, it shouldn't be above your eyes. You should be coming down and catching yourself in here. Got forced into a concert on Milo's bucket list. He ended up sleeping all day yesterday. Wow. Well, at least he had an item on his bucket list done. I guess you can say that. Let me straighten the phone here. Yeah, I think that's straight. Might have to bring it back a little bit further. This I'm catching more of the bench. There we go. So no pre-workout today. What I have is Pedialyte, which doesn't have the caffeine kick, but I did have a cup of coffee this morning. So I got up early, and that's why I did that premiere when I did, because that was the whole plan. I downloaded that last night at work to pop up at 7:15, so I knew I'd get up at 7. And getting up at 7 allows me to get ready to come to the gym without any rush. Yesterday, I didn't get up until 8:40, and then I had to go in the afternoon. About to go hit triceps. There you go. Triceps and deads today. So I want to get my triceps done early to rest up for the deadlifts. There you go. Good job. So I am going to try to do pull-ups every day, just one set, and then one day during the week I'll do 3 sets until I can knock out reps of 10 on a regular basis. The latest comments from Instagram, it's amazing you can lift that and you're not even muscular. I know, I guess I got to wear tighter shirts or maybe go shirtless. I think I got muscles. I think they look pretty good, but evidently on video, they don't do me justice. It's the only thing I can think of.
Looks like we're out of chalk. Oh, is there any more chalk? Oh.
Now you're looking for chalk. Usually it's around here. Must have moved it. I use it in competition, but I really don't use it when I'm lifting. So another warm up. So when I'm getting positioned, the bar is right above my eyes. So I guess that part is true. And I'm bringing it down here. Push it back up. Ta-da. So we're going to add the infamous 2.5s. I'll get back to that one. So my goal will be 20 of these. That will be my goal. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, new. It's metallic helium. It's lighter than air. If it wasn't for the bar, they would float away. It's funny what they come up with. So 10:17, 10:22, it will be time to knock it out. But it is kind of curious that it seems like notifications are not going out like they used to. Giant Preparation had a really good group video going on this morning. He had 3 guests on there. My premiere was running before it started up. I had a few people stop by from there and hit the thumbs up, which I appreciate. Generally, my bench live streams by 3 days later get around 200 views. Hope that continues. That seems to be working out well. My shorts will get somewhere between, sometimes they won't push at all, but generally I get somewhere between 500 and 2,000 views on them. By about 3 days it goes by. Seems to be the average. I don't know if they have stopped the days of one just going viral. That seems like they'll push for a while, then they'll get to a certain number, and then they'll hold a number for 2 or 3 hours, and then there'll be another push where I'll get a couple hundred, and the same thing happens. So I don't know how their algorithm works yet. And by the time we figure it out, they probably change it. I ran my live stream last night on my MacBean Farms and Prepping. And so now YouTube is popping up with, hey, you might want to, get a moderator for that channel. I said, okay, well. Cool. Yeah, I like the one movie with Mel Brooks, Scottish one. Can't think of the name now. But that was a good movie. I like that one. William Wallace. Well, he was playing William Wallace. I don't think that was the name of the movie, though. I am related to Gilles MacBean, who held the wall against the British for like an hour. Supposedly he killed a couple dozen of them with a sword before they finally, Braveheart, there you go, before they finally took him down. So there was always that. That's a good one, Michael. I can kind of tell the hidden meaning in there. Too funny. That is funny. So March 24th, man, the month is almost over. So the bad news is the month is almost over. The good news is, I think about 2 weeks ago on vacation. There's always that silver lining. I take it, I haven't had a chance to watch that video yet, Michael, but I tell you guys had some pretty serious storms or are still having some serious storms. I glanced at the news this morning. It looked like down south you guys were having some serious stuff. I don't know if we'll make it up here or not. Probably will. So I think I'm going to get me one of the young men to spot me just so I can make sure I get that 20th rep. So I'm going to go find one now. and get this party started. I'm just doing reps, so I have there, I'll get that one I want. All right, so I got Jacob here again, who's just watches it like a hawk, you know, and he's so concerned, only because he's seen me do this hundreds of times before. All right, here comes the hard part of the workout. So 230 pounds. Let's see how many times I can pump it out. Hey. All right, so I decided to go slower and not go as fast, and maybe I'd get more reps that way. I was wrong. That was wrong. Ran out of gas. I guess going fast as I can is the better way of doing it.
Yeah.
I just remember I did that steady, you know, breathing in. That didn't work out. So we're not going to do that again. Guess we'll call that a warm-up. Whew. Oh my goodness. Well, those probably those were happy rep people will probably be happy with it. And that may be the way to do it. You know, maybe they have a point. You know, maybe I'm trying to, when I'm going really fast, I'm not getting the full effect on it. So I hope I recorded that. Yeah, minute 10. So maybe they have something there. Who knows? I was 16. So what I was doing was I was doing slower, figuring if I could breathe more, I'd get more sets. Well, that wasn't the case. So I got 16, but they were nice full pause sets. So maybe that's better. You know, maybe I get a better exercise than if I'm just trying to do them really fast. So we'll make a change that way. And I got it to 280. And I'll see how many I can get that way. Obviously, the pause is taking more energy from me. But that's how I compete. So it may be, see, you're never too old to learn or change. You have to understand that. It's never too late to say, hey, maybe this is a better way of doing it. And go ahead and make the necessary adjustments. Because I was going to do a video going, don't say they're half reps. You're not the expert you think you are. Nobody cares, you know. Obviously, that video is not coming out. So 230 by 16, I'm gonna call them pretty much paused reps. About time that I figured I better start speeding them up. It was too late. Could I get up some more? Maybe. But I don't want to trash myself in my first set. So yeah, and you know, my elbow's feeling pretty good. So you know, maybe there's something there too. That just means the next workout I stay at the same weight and try to get an extra rep. And you're going to vary from day to day. You know, those are real world things. Because every now and then you're going to feel a little stronger or a little weaker than you did before. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Appreciate it. So this is why I come in. This is the exercises I put myself through to stay in shape. You know, it's not easy to do what we do. You know, I watch Michael's workouts, and I mean, definitely he's putting everything into it, and we're exhausted when we're done. I sleep pretty good at night now. Time I get home from work, I'm tired. Yeah, I got about 5 minutes to sit there and get ready for bed, another 5 minutes to pay attention to Minx. Yeah, she demands it. And I go up to bed and I'll watch things for about, you know, using my phone because the wife's asleep and the TV's off. I'll look at the phone for about 10 minutes and then I go to sleep. And the only thing that wakes me up is when I have to go to the bathroom, which last night was 1, 3, and 5. I drank a lot of water at work and a lot of milk. So I took a half gallon of Fairlife milk with me. And one thing about the milk, it passes through the system. The water passes through the system really fast. I mean, faster than water does. So, yeah, it's not hard to work though. I mean, there are some physical aspects of it, but I like that because it's like catching an extra workout. But I mean, yesterday that's what I did. So it wasn't really tiring yesterday. But, oh my goodness, look what the cat drug in. Kenny says this is Kevin or Keith. I think it's Keith, his son. I haven't seen him for a while. Must have broke up with his girlfriend. And I can get him for a spot here in a few minutes once I recover. Look what the cat drug in.
Oh, what's up?
Oh my God, long time no see.
You got a little rant going on. What's going on? People talking shit again?
No, man. I'm just trying to get right with God things. I'm just trying to get people out of my way. That's how it is out here.
So that's it. I don't suffer trolls.
Yeah, no, I don't even have social media. So.
Well, it's social media. It's just.
No, I just know my ex pulled $12K out of my banking account and then froze her account off.
You been having
Yeah,
Still paying for some of those choices, huh?
So like we moved.
See why I stay with the devil.
So we moved and stuff like that.
Right.
Doing the whole thing and stuff, like we don't talk at all. Like, oh man, it's
You're
just
talking now, aren't you?
That's much.
How did you even have access to your account?
I don't know. She found out somewhere.
I tell you, it's sneaky.
My wife puts in there 3 hours, we just go our separate ways.
Oh, no, I'm not going to share.
So what happened
First thing
was,
what happened in the house was
what happened was,
oh my shit.
she got on my email, like my email account, stuff like that. So, long story short,
Look, yeah.
Long story short, she sent the realtor an email stating, hey, here's my cell phone for my email, like me.
Oh, damn.
Shoot me a text, I'm gonna send you all my information, I don't feel comfortable emailing it. You know,
Sneaky.
saying shit like, I don't want Shelby to get all that information, really looking like me.
Right.
And, yeah, and so she texted, the realtor, and was like, you know, I got no cheese, so I kind of started it.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I'm like,
It ain't worth all that.
at the same time, like, you know what, I paid for both movers for hers and mine.
Right.
And so
I hope it
she was
was
her
doing
first,
good.
she's a washer, dryer.
All righty.
Did you pay for all that?
Oh, man.
He said, yeah, I paid for the time, that's just, that's why I'm kind of sour about it.
Still paying for it.
Yeah, so it's just like, nah.
You're a braver man than I am. I'm a stronger man than I
That's
am.
what I'm saying, that's why I literally have to pay because I just want to overshoot it.
I would be like, I need my TV.
I'm not speaking words. I'm just coming up with straight violence. Like,
You guys made it, you know what, but I
Or
already got
give me
told.
the money for it.
yeah, like that's. I get what I understand what I did, but for you to go to this length and do everything that you're doing, now you're overdoing it.
My defense was, you know, when we moved Lexington over like 2.5 years ago, it was like, you know, I'm making 6 figures, making 20 a year, and you're like trying to be happy with somebody as an hourly type thing.
Right.
But like, you took this job you were in school for and makes, you know, not a lot of money.
Right.
And when you're in a relationship, it's not about the money. However, if you want to go out and spend all this money, you gotta get a job making it.
Thank you.
So I told them, like, well, I got this job, I got as an auditor.
Okay.
You know, like $27 I can get you. And, she was gonna take it, well, like 30,000 more a year.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom talked about it, not taking it, but her mom would be work part-time as an electrician.
Oh, so that's why she's gonna be just like a mom. She's gonna
So
follow
as
the
soon as
same
that
suit.
happened, I was like, you know, you
Well, is that position still open? You gotta get my wife over
can't.
there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She teaches, I mean.
So I told
Teachers
her,
don't make shit.
No,
I told her, I'm not.
They don't.
Serve so much for it.
Yeah.
I'm paying,
well, wait,
I'm making
March.
truck payment,
I've already paid
paying for
March.
house.
You really pay for everything.
Only
The only
benefit
thing she was paying for was,
is vacations.
and
Good truck in the summer,
I'm like, I was paying car insurance, so I was
she
like,
gets 10 days of Christmas, you know.
That's what all the
Not
teachers
losing
do.
anything.
That's the
I'm like,
only.
You're not
Yeah,
getting
like-
none either at the same
There's
time.
every reason
Because
to
all
be
you
a
do is take
teacher,
your car,
June,
get
July,
paid.
August.
I'm not
Yes.
losing money.
About that.
Like, it's okay, like, the hourly, but when you're losing money
Mm-hmm.
with someone else, it's time to cut.
Oh, yeah. No, it really
So I
is.
told her for 6 months, I'm like, you gotta get out, so she did, so she did, so it's like,
Hey.
on one
Okay.
hand,
That wasn't a solution.
everyone's like, hey.
You should have got out first.
Yeah,
And
you're
then when
doing
you
shit,
cheat.
doing this and that, I'm like, I was
I agree with the tax.
Oh, okay. I think I'm ready to do this. I just need to get a
I told you
spotter.
6 months to get out. You saying pack your shit? Well, guess what? Hey, you bigger person than I am. I would brought the bitch over to the house while she was there.
Yeah, dude, so I was just trying to be cool about it,
Things that
taking
have
everything,
to
and we got to just go over to parents' house. And be like,
Yeah, I mean, you ain't got to. I ain't talking about going to the extreme, but I definitely want to be somebody's dad. Somebody else
Because, you know,
definitely
so mom
want
and
to
dad are like, oh, he deserves this, you know, you getting all his money on shit. I'm like, what?
We got a spot for them.
Yeah, of course.
Give it your lowest.
I know this is a pretty good.
be. All right, gentlemen and ladies, I will get you guys.
All right.
Have a good one.
Yep. Finally got me a kid to come over here and spot me.
Hold on. I'll let me know.
So we're gonna go with the slower lifts and see how that goes. So there are gonna be pauses. Obviously, we're probably not gonna see 15 of them based on what has happened with the 230 pounds. So got 280 up here.
What?
Gonna do nice paused reps. See how many I can get.
I didn't know you were videotaping, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I am. He didn't say anything. Except all the stuff in the background.
Do you need a lift or no?
No.
Come on, dude, John. It's easy, there it is. Come on, keep going.
Thank you.
Good stuff, brother.
Whew.
I didn't know you were recording.
I'm live streaming, so
Right now, even?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, see, how much is that extra much money she has left? You sell that stuff.
I'm gonna put this on right, but hey,
I'll tell you. Well, I stayed with the one I had.
yeah,
I mean, it wasn't all bliss. There was battles.
that's why I'm like.
But we finally figured it out.
Yeah, that's good, man. Let me know when you need another spot.
I will. I just need to find my lung.
I
I
would,
competed Saturday.
how do you?
I broke my records, all three lifts.
Good.
I did opened it at 403, and I did 408, and I did 413.
God damn, John.
The next one's gonna be in May. Yeah, I can enjoy it.
I got a,
I want to do 424.
I got a doctor's appointment in like 2 weeks. I just figured out my elbow. I have a partial UCL tear.
Yeah.
So I can't bench for shit, can't do.
This one's starting to talk to me, but I think it's because of when I'm sleeping.
I can't even like 5 pounds triceps. I haven't been triceps for 3 months. So it's small enough to the point where they were saying I might not have to have surgery, it might heal itself, but it takes time.
Yeah. It be. I never get surgery. It always heals.
Yeah,
It takes time, but I'm always healed.
So I just can't, I'm not doing any triceps.
I'm gonna buy some. I'll buy a sleep for, but you can't go to work out. It's gonna go
Sleeping?
sleeping because I kind of let it lay out,
Yeah. That's what I was
and
saying.
that's when it hurts.
I was-
You know, after having to lay it off the side of the bed for 2 hours, you know, it's a little stiff, you know?
So I'll do 2 crazy and have to go wrestling, not for a while. I really will, man.
Yeah. All right, so I feel good with 12. It's about right. Oi. This is getting harder all the time, Michael. I don't understand it. To start doing those light weights, high reps. How's that sound?
Let me go, John.
Ah. But there, no 405 today. Pretty sure I got to give that elbow a rest. I might come back down to 2.25 and just do a burnout and go that way. Yeah, a bunch of warriors. Yeah, okay. Your group was wrong. Yeah. Like I said, I just don't. I'll give it a break. Get me a sleeve to wear when I go to bed. Hopefully by next week I'll be back to Abby something. Poor buddy talking about his ex-woes. So, so glad I don't have that problem. 5 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody. I wonder, because things are getting warmer, maybe. those things have definitely have slowed down a bit. Yeah, it's actually a good idea looking at your comments, Michael. That lumber, it's pretty old lumber. It's not mine. It's a guy who lives behind me, but he just wants it gone. And I was telling a buddy of mine who will repurpose that stuff all the time to come out with a trailer. I think he's got to do some work on it, so and it's too muddy to get back there right now anyway. Oh yeah, they are definitely getting a workout. You ain't a whistling Dixie. But you might hear it down by your part a little more often than we hear here. So does Hank Williams Jr. still have his automobile museum down there in Paris, Tennessee? It used to be a bar when I was stationed at Fort Campbell back in the 80s. Then in the early 90s, I took my aspiring wife down to Reelfoot Lake to go fishing and told her we would go to the bar on the Friday night. So we fished for 4 days, and Friday night we get there, and it's not a bar anymore. It's a museum with all his old vehicles in there. And I was in a little bit of trouble. Luckily, they did find us a nice country and western bar to go to. And it was a big place, and the band gets there because we were just been gone for years, yeah. The band goes up there and goes, we were just at a bar where cowboys got in a fight with some other cowboys and got their ass kicked. And I'm going, oh, this is going to be fun. And I go in the bathroom, and it's a trough full of ice, and some guy was like walking by me, hey, how's it going? And I go, hey, don't want to talk to you, we'll kick your ass. I said, yeah, ain't nobody going to be kicking my ass. I said, hello, get over it. But we had a good time. Drank beer, ate burgers, sit there and made our drive home. We might have stayed overnight somewhere because it's still a 6-hour drive or 6.5-hour drive. Yeah, drive almost the whole length of Illinois. That's a long state. So now I got 320 on there. You know, if my math is going the way it is, I should expect eight reps with the pause. And then this is I'm just setting up for next time. So next time will be the same weights. I'll just try to get some extra reps. And then when I do get to 20, 15, and 10, I'll bump it up 5 pounds. Now with a slower push, that might actually help me through that sticking point. So always remember, never forget, I better get some power to my computer before it goes dead. I got the power. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, this does poop me out. Something fierce. Knock this one out, and I think I might play around with the, no, I don't want to restart. Restart tonight. Yeah, right in the middle of the live stream, he wants to do a restart. So get out of here with that. Got an arrow. What's that arrow mean? Oh, it went away. So, And it's not even a pre-workout I'm drinking just an electrolyte drink, which is still probably a good thing. Gym's kind of slow today. I was going to go to the other gym, but the only problem with the other gym is I think with the 3 devices set up, yeah, like really, yeah, we're just going to interrupt your stuff doing. Don't worry about it. I got my tablet, I got my phone, and I got my laptop. And then I don't think I really would have had anybody to spot me, so I'll probably go there on my back days when I don't have all the hardware set up. They were kind of giving me looks anyway when I was doing the live stream and doing a tablet, but I had to mute most of it anyway. So I think next time I will probably just record it off the phone and then mute it out. And I don't have an editor on the phone where I can do a voiceover. Probably the YouTube I do, but I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. So I could have just talked during the workout. That was my plan. What it did allow me to do, when I upload to like Instagram, I can do that. But what it did allow me to do is just mute the whole thing. So, I hate not doing 405. But I really felt it in the elbow when I did that on Tuesday. I just need to, I need to get out of my own way. Is kind of what it's called. And I'm mostly at that point where I feel like throwing up, which means I'm working it good. I still want to get some stuff done with the flies, get that stretch going. I'll probably get that. Yeah, I ain't trying for free. Get out of this OneDrive stuff. Go away. Well, probably rested long enough. Let me go get a spotter.
Yep. Oh, it's good. Now I'm shaking my head. Yeah, they'll be back. They've been in Bloomington all week watching their grandkids. Yep. Good to see you.
All right, 320. Same thing, nice slow and paused. Whatever they are. Here we go.
Come on, John.
Ugh.
This be easy for you. Come on, down up. Come on, finish.
Ah.
Good job, bro.
There you go. And that's as heavy as I go. And even at that weight, I'm feeling it there. So, tells me no more. Sometimes you gotta take some rest. Cam's gotta do what Cam's gotta do. What I'll do is I'll oh fuck. That was actually 320. And they were slower reps. And that's going to be where I hold it on the bench until I get this elbow healed up. Uh, if you ignore it, then you're gonna do something bad. And then I'll be out for a while. We'll be starting this all over again. So one thing I've noticed over this time last year is I feel better. I definitely think I look better. And I put a lot of muscle mass back on. Even though people on Instagram think I don't. But when you meet me in person, I'm bigger. I was watching you do those shoulder presses, and I can tell, Michael, you got some huge shoulders. And you have to be able to press that type of weight. You know, be able to push 245 over your head a few times. Even benching 380, you got to have shoulders. It doesn't happen without them. And the amount of sets you can do with the 100-pound dumbbells is unreal. Yeah, they'll look like pudding. So, you know, the whole idea of the live stream and the videos is to inspire people to go in and get working out. Not to compete with me, but to compete with yourself. You know, stay motivated. I know sometimes we start talking about slowing down, and then when we don't and we make progress, well, then we're happy we didn't. I don't want to look like pudding. I'd let myself 100-pound dumbbells. Not too many people can shoulder press those, Michael. Very few. That is a huge goal. And you're not pressing it once, you're pressing it numerous times. There's not too many people in the gym that can do that. Trust me on that. They are few and far between. And that's any age. Yeah, they might be able to bench them. You know, they might be able to do inclines. But straight up presses, no, there's not very many in the gym doing that. And not doing it for reps. You know, they might struggle with 2 or 3. But yeah, they're not repping it out. What are you doing? 20 times? Stupid amount. I mean, yeah, you are definitely in the 1% there in all these groups. So, what to do? I do have a video chat coming up, which I was going to handle right here, but I don't want to tie up the bench. So I may have to move it to the front, which I think I'm going to do. So it means I don't need it up this high. So here's a tablet. Ooh. The tablet is far slower than my phone. Didn't know that was going to be the case. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Phone costs more. I got a tablet, I think, one of those Amazon days I got for like $140. You know, they're usually $190, $200. That was a good deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my equipment around here and get ready for my, y'all can listen in. We got Will. I think I could probably unplug it now. Yeah, I got half power. I should be good. It is. It's very impressive. You know, it's getting me to want to work towards that same goal. Shut that. I'm gonna have to unload my weight still. Time is it? Still got 3 minutes.
Sorry, what? She's not. I can write down a name and number and she can call you back.
Still unloading weights.
Alright. What's the number?
2 minutes.
Okay, have a good weekend.
See if anybody's paying attention in the background.
Showtime? With that one, I gotta give the elbow a break. Otherwise, it's gonna be talking to me.
Alrighty. Let's see if Will is all ready to roll. Looks like he's online. Allow. While using the app. Let's see if for live at 5. I got all the technology out there. Hey, Will. Can you hear me? All right, good. So I'm still live streaming. I don't know if you were watching that. I just finished up my. Let me see if I have a volume button here. I have it on the side, dummy. There we go. So we talking about your bench.
Yeah.
So you got pen and paper to take notes?
I did.
There we go. So Will got a hold of me on Instagram and wanted help, so we're doing a live video chat here on Messenger, which I'm more than happy to do. Anybody that joins my YouTube channel becomes a member, or if you're a fellow creator like Michael. So what is your body weight right now?
Body weight is pounds kg. Pounds it is about 175.
Okay. And how tall are you? Okay, so that's a good weight. What is your 80% bench right now, approximately? Something you can do 3 of.
So I'd say it's tends to fluctuate a bit, but I'd say about what I can do through is 70 kg, so that in pounds is 155.
155, yeah. I compete, so I do understand kilograms
Okay.
because we
so
lift in
yeah,
kilograms. So 155 pounds. So you're not too far off. So tell me about your workout. How do you start with your bench workout?
So the workout doesn't specialize specifically around the bench, so I'll kind of start at the beginning. And I'll go on to other things. So for about 4 months of last year, I did an HIIT scheme, which sort of meant I was doing 1 set to failure 3 times a week. I did that for about 4 months or so, and now I'm doing sort of push-pull regime. So I'm training chest maybe once a week, but I'm doing way more sets. I'm doing one set and then about 5 working sets.
5 working sets, okay. So if you're trying to narrow in on a exercise to make yourself stronger, then we need to spend at least a day just doing that exercise.
Okay.
So I don't know if you watch my live stream, but I will do 90 minutes of just flat bench. I didn't do it today because my one elbow is starting to peek out at me, so I got to give it a break. But I still have yet to do some flies and that. So I will spend about 90 minutes to 2 hours on a chest day. And when I'm getting ready for competitions, I'll do that twice a week. All right, I just finished up with a competition. I ended up with 187.5 kilos on my last lift. So what I would do is, first of all, you need to warm up no matter what your age. Probably more important for me, but I would do about 3 sets to warm up. Something that you can easily do. Yeah, it's something you can easily do, 12 reps of. And then we would be starting your workout. So you're saying your 80% is about 155 pounds. So what is that, 70 kilos? 75? Yeah, so 70 kilos. So what I would do is I would start your workout with probably 55 kilos, and I would do a set of 10. And if it's easy, fine. Write a note down. That was easy. But still just do the 10. And then I would jump to 60, and I'd do a set of 8. And if it was easy, write down easy. If you only did 7, write down 7.
That will not be easy for me.
Okay, so I'll try to do a set of 8. Or write down what you did. All right? And then I would go to 65 and do a set of 5. Or whatever it is you do. And you mark that down. And then I would do the 70, and I try to get your 3. Once you're there, then I would drop back down to 55 and do as many as you can. So that's going to be your burnout.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is I want you to write down the reps that you did and how you felt about that and email me it. Say, here's how I felt.
Okay.
Here's how they went. If you had any sharp pains or anything unusual, let me know that also. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to dial in your workout. This might be a little heavy. It might be a little light. We don't know. This is going to be something that we're going to be making an adjustment to. And you want to do at least that flat bench twice a week. Whether it's a Monday and Thursday or a Tuesday and Friday, you want to do it twice a week. What I would do is what I would follow up with after that would be inclines. And just do inclines. Do you do incline bench?
Not frequently, but I have done in the past. Yeah.
Okay. Well, just do inclines with weights you're comfortable with. We're trying to not max out on that. We're just trying to get your upper chest some exercise. And then after the inclines, go to a fly machine. And the fly machine is really to stretch your delts out. I don't know if you see my videos when I'm doing them, but I'm just letting them pull me back and getting a good stretch.
So I have a question about that.
Sure.
When you're doing this, and you've obviously got, I don't know if I can try to get it about straight, but you've got a bit of a bend in the elbow.
Right, you're going to have a bend in the elbow. That's fine. Machines are different. Some machines will have a pad there, so you're locked in like that. Some won't have the pad. The whole idea is you want to sit there and try to have your arms out extended as far as possible.
Yeah. So last time I did it, I don't know if it's like I pulled a muscle or something, but I got weakness in my
Okay.
shoulder.
Okay. Does it hurt when you do that exercise?
A little bit, yeah. So, but it doesn't hurt in the contraction. It hurts moving back. And
Okay.
I'll get to where I'm obviously weakest.
So then I
need
would
to just
I would
my body.
I would lower the weight.
Yeah.
All right, to a point where it doesn't hurt to do that, because really what we're trying to do is we're trying to stretch that muscle and we're trying to pump blood into it. It's not necessary that you're tearing muscle in this exercise.
Okay.
So I don't care if it's with 10 kilos on the machine, or 5 or whatever. Start with a weight you're comfortable with and do the number of reps you're comfortable with, and I do at least 3 sets. And then after a month, you can kick it up a little bit, but pay attention to that shoulder. That's good information. That's information that I need, because that delt has a lot to do with your bench too. Even if you're not feeling it, your body sometimes will do some reactions that you're not consciously aware of, because it does try to protect itself at times. So what I would do is I do a weight that allows you to come back with no pain. Now, if it's not possible to do that, then we have to rethink a different exercise, which is fine too.
Okay.
All right, that's on the chest workouts. Go ahead.
Can we refresh? So, bench workout twice a week,
Yep.
3 sets of 12 with a comfortable weight to warm up.
Right?
And then you recommended 55 kg to 10.
And then 65, and then 70. And like I said, we're kind of throwing a dart at the target right now.
Yeah.
And by your feedback that you give back to me, I will make the adjustments, which I think you'll get the most benefit with. All right, now.
So is the which of those sets will be to failure, or am I intending to go to first failure on each one of those sets?
No, you're going to exhaustion, but not failure. You need to, not so much for you, but you do want to save some energy for the heavier sets. The one set you're going to exhaustion to failure is going to be your burnout set. So after you do the heavy set,
That's the one.
that's the one you're doing until you turn purple. Same color as your shirt.
And that for me right now is about momentary muscle pain. Great.
And then do the inclines. Just weight you're comfortable with. Do 3 sets of 10.
Yep.
And then do your flies with a weight that's comfortable. That's not going to hurt that shoulder when you're going back. And consider that your chest day. All right. The other muscle groups that you're going to want to work, and if you want to do it on the same day, that's fine. You're younger, you probably can get away with it. I know I can't. Is going to be shoulders. So I recommend military press, whether it's seated or freestanding, either way. And if you don't feel comfortable, yeah. So that's just straight up. All right. Find weights.
I do that with the barbell, so
that's fine.
Yeah.
I do them with barbells, but you can do them with dumbbells. You can do them on a machine. It doesn't matter. And you want to do, I usually do about 5 sets of those. I keep going up in weight because that's how I warm up. It may not be necessary for you to warm up as much as me because you're younger. I know when I was your age, I didn't have to do that. I could do one warm up, then I could go right to my heavy sets, and I was fine. I can't do that anymore. So I'd work the shoulders that way. I usually tie in shrugs with them. Is shrugs going to help your bench? No, but they make your traps look really cool. Let's call it what it is. It's nice to have traps. Yeah, those are the pretty muscles. And
What's
then,
your opinion of using wrist straps, like exercises and
okay, I am not a proponent of wrist straps. Okay, if you are, that's fine. It comes under my saying is just get in the gym and lift. Whatever you feel comfortable with, go for it. My reasoning behind there is I want to have a strong wrist. So I don't want to ever isolate my wrist. I want to be able to hang on to that weight that I'm lifting. Is there time to sit there and isolate it? Yes. If you're a bodybuilder and you're trying to isolate just a certain muscle in that, yes, there's a time to use a wrist strap. But most people use wrist straps because they've seen somebody in the gym do it. It's not necessary. I've gotten a few older lifters off of them. And like I said, it's just my opinion, whatever you feel comfortable with. But when I go to a meet and they spend 45 seconds of their 60 seconds just getting into position in their wraps, and I just walk up there and I check the weights and I go down and I go, okay, I'm done. You know, I don't wear gloves because I'm not comfortable with them. You know, it's a comfort thing. I don't believe in wrist straps. I don't think you need them. If you can't handle the weight without them, you probably shouldn't be lifting that weight. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get to a point where you can lift a lot of weight with those straps, and then you're going to do something daily. There's going to be something heavy, and you're going to say, well, I can lift that, and you're not going to have straps, and then you're going to injure yourself. So the next exercise you want to isolate on is triceps.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, triceps, one of my favorites is just a machine pull down. So you got that, whether it's with the rope or if it's with the Y bar, I use both. And I mean, I'll work up all the way to the full stack. And that is part of my, the shoulders and the triceps are part of my success for my benches. I know the video doesn't do me justice, but I am actually a pretty big guy. You know, I had somebody goes, man, he doesn't even look muscular. And I'm like, oh God, if I had $1 every time I heard that, I'd be a rich man. I understand people who are huge like that are lifting for that look.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they are doing different type of exercises. They are doing different types of supplements. You know, so
I would say for me, triceps is probably actually my strongest muscular group.
right. So right
I
now,
feel like that's carrying me when I'm benching
right.
a little bit.
So we want to build up the pecs, and that's what the flat bench will
I
do.
don't feel like I'm relying on this enough
Right.
when I'm doing it. So I'm just getting my hands together because my facing my triceps. So it's
Right. Remember, the closer the grip, the more the triceps are involved. The wider the grip, the more the pecs are involved. You want to have a grip that's comfortable for you. So there's no set place where you have to have your hands. But obviously, way out here is going to be uncomfortable. Way in here is going to be more of a tricep.
So you personally, do you go?
About where it's going to be almost a 90-degree when it comes down. But comfort is key. You know, if your grip is not comfortable, change your grip. All right, and your body will adapt to it.
Again, for me, benching, what fails first is the shoulder.
Okay, and that's probably because of that injury. So what we want is probably because of that injury. So I do have a few videos called small shoulder exercises. And I don't know if you had a chance to see them, but
I'll check them out there.
they will strengthen your shoulder. And what I'll probably do is my next shoulder day, I'll probably do those on the video and repost them. But basically, you know, one is you're just taking light dumbbells and you're doing what's called field goals. Let me get back a little further so you can see. So you're doing what's called field goals. So you might only be, 5 kilo weights, and you do like sets of 15 to 20, and you do about 4 reps. And then another one, you'll want to get to a machine where you got a cable and you're going to pull out, same thing, and then you're going to pull back in each arm. You want to do about 4 or 5 sets and about 12 to 15 reps on each. What that does is that strengthens those small muscles that keep your rotator cuff where it's supposed to be. And that will do that 3 times a week, and that will do wonders for your shoulders because they're not very exhausting.
So would you say that those are more beneficial than just
They're beneficial. I mean,
generic shoulder exercise?
they have cured me of shoulder injuries where I was suffering for over a year, and somebody turned me on to those exercises. Within 3 weeks, my shoulders were back to 100%.
Oh, brilliant.
So
Okay.
I'm a big
I'll
believer
definitely
of
give this
those.
a try.
And then, still do your deadlifts and still do your other exercises that you do, So next thing we'll talk about is nutrition. So now you're probably mid-afternoon there now. What are you, about 4 o'clock?
4:15.
4:15, yeah. So what'd you have for breakfast?
I did.
Okay, we have to start having breakfast. If you want to get stronger, you have to have breakfast. And coffee and tea is not breakfast.
Okay.
All right.
It's a-
And if it's hard for you to be hungry, then just make a shake or have a big glass of milk. All right. Milk has got a lot of proteins. It's got a lot of clean calories and aminos that you need. All right. Boil a couple eggs. Couple eggs and a glass of milk. You've had a breakfast. All right. Have you had lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was getting worried. I tend to try to get 2 to 3 meals in me before I go to work out. So, which is hard to do because I work out early. So I will get up and I'll have a glass of milk and maybe a piece of toast with some peanut butter on it. And then about an hour later, I'll have bacon and eggs and peppers. And
I
then,
imagine as you get quite big, you reach sort of the elite side of the bodybuilding because you're using so much energy to weight stuff.
right,
You have to make up with it.
you need energy to work out. And breakfast is the most important meal of the day. What time of the day are you working out?
We tend, because I go with a partner, we tend to leave around 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's a good time. So by 3 o'clock, you want to at least have 3 to 4 meals in you. I eat 5 meals a day at a minimum.
Wow. Okay.
Now, they're not huge meals.
That would be maximum.
Yeah.
By then, but
Right, because your body can only digest so much protein per meal. 30 to 50 grams, that's about it. So it doesn't pay to have 100 grams for breakfast. You didn't get 100 grams. 50 of it just took a ride, if you know what I mean. So you want to have smaller meals. Now, meal could just be a supplement bar. It could be a protein bar. It can just be 2 big glasses of milk. Just something to get the protein in the system to build all that stuff you tore up. So working out at 3 o'clock is fine. Do you have dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. When you finish working out, how long is it before you eat?
so I'll get home and then within about 15 minutes I'll have a protein shake.
Perfect.
Sorry?
Perfect. Exactly how you want to do it. And then what do you do before you go to bed?
Because I'm on a creatine cycle right now, I'm generally really dehydrated, so I just drink a shit ton of water.
Okay. Sometimes you might want to have a glass of milk just to get some more protein so over the night.
Yeah.
Because here's what happens. Your body.
I have my protein with milk.
Good.
Yeah.
Because your body, when it's healing muscle, if it can't get it from your nutrition, it breaks down muscle to repair muscle. So you literally are eating yourself if you don't feed it. So that's why you'll see a lot of people that spend 3 hours in the gym, they don't eat much or they eat poor food and they're never making any gains. Because what they build gets tore down in other areas. How much sleep a night are you getting?
As of last 2 weeks, it's been quite a stressful time, so I've kind of lost a lot of sleep. I was averaging maybe about 5 to 6 hours.
Okay, 6 hours
In
is
general, I aim for at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep.
okay. 6 to 7 hours is sufficient. All right. 9 hours only if your body truly needs it. A lot of times you'll find out if you sleep 9 hours or more, you wake up tired because you slept too long. But 6 hours is sufficient.
Okay. Would you recommend for rest days?
Yes,
Do
absolutely.
you always say, I don't know what you worked out today. Did you said bench day?
I did bench. I'll probably still go do some flies after this,
Okay.
and I may do some deads later on this afternoon.
So how long would you go after doing this workout before you do the same thing?
So generally, I try to space my bench days 3 days apart. So I benched on Tuesday, and so now it's Friday. I'm benching again. So chances are
It's 2 days apart.
about 2 to, yeah. So the earliest I would bench again would be Monday, but probably would be Tuesday.
So is that what you found to be like a fairly optimum time to give yourself to recover?
When I'm right, yeah, I need at least 3 days of recovery. If you're still sore, then you probably should give yourself another day. So if you're going to train chest and your chest is still sore, then it's too soon. Give it another day.
Right. Cool. Good.
So we're figuring 70 kilos is your 3 rep max. We'll confirm that with your email on your next chest day. I don't know what day you're going to do that, but send me your results and your feelings on it as soon as you do.
At my absolute peak, I was able to get up. And this was last year. I took a month break from it. I wasn't long working out enough for me to get stronger over that month break, so I lost a bit of form. At my peak, I got, I think, 2 reps at 80. That was at my absolute strongest.
So we'll start with 70 and we'll go from there. Remember, this is not a fast, 90 days you're going to be punting. You're going to be benching 100. Those don't work.
How would you like me to send you my information?
To my email, it's scottishfitness@gmail.com.
Is that the easiest?
Well, Messenger is just as easy too. So this format's fine too. Yeah, Messenger if you want to do it. I probably will look at Messenger more often than I look at my email.
Cool. Great.
Either way, it gets saved.
Because I didn't notice that you'd emailed to begin with.
Yeah.
Because it showed me my email to you when the email came through. So
Yeah. That's right. I keep it between you and me. And like I said, this email is for. I have other emails. This is my Scottish Fitness email.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to have an email just for coupons. Here's. I don't know if they do that over the UK, but here, sign up for our special exclusive club. Here's my email. hatecoupons.com. There you go.
Okay. So I'll email you a full breakdown of everything I do.
Right. Yeah, Messenger or email, either way is
What I
fine.
manage.
And then,
What I might do is I might film a set of the bench just so you can assess.
right, just so we kind of dial it in, and then after about 3 weeks, we'll pop back up on video chat. And we'll talk about how it's going and
Great.
make any adjustments we need to make.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Much appreciated.
Oh, sure thing. So I'm still live streaming here. They're like, when are you going to be benching 500 for 10 reps? Okay, that would be called never. Some of the things.
Get that weight up.
I've been doing it.
350, pushing it up as well. I'm just like,
I've been doing it for 49 years.
yeah.
Time and pressure, difference between coal and a diamond. All right, well, I'll look forward to that email or messenger and how you're doing. And look forward to getting you up to 100 kilos sometime, maybe at the end of the year.
Yeah.
It's doable. You got the body weight for it. We got to strengthen that shoulder. So I'm gonna probably do some research on some other exercises you can be doing for it, and I'll send them to you also.
All right. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your workout.
Absolutely. And that's how you handle it over thing. Sports I play, we were always outside. So baseball, football, soccer, tag, roundup tag, hillbilly tackle. We bicycled, we hiked, we fished, we hunted. In school, I played basketball in grade school, and then in high school, I wrestled, and I did track and cross country. Donnie, all you got to do is be a member. Just join one of my membership ones, and I'll help you out through emails, and then about once a month, we can do a video chat. So really inexpensive, So if you want to do that, thank you, Will. So yeah, just join one of my memberships. There's one there for $25. Ignore that one. That's from YouTube. I got no control over it. But there's New Year's resolution, gym member, gym whatever. Join one of those. I think it starts at $4. I think there's a 4, 7, and a 10. And like I said, there's a $25 one. Ignore that. I can't change that. That came from YouTube. And I'll just be more than happy to help you out, just like I did with Will right now. You know, but once a month we get together with a video chat to talk about your goals and how we can attack it, and then we use the emails and messengers to tweak the workout, and then usually about once a month we sit there and do another video chat to see how everything is going. But remember, key word is I'm going to talk about what your goals are, not what my goals are, but what your goals are. There's 1,000 different ways to get in shape, and we'll find out which one they want. Yeah, that's per month. Yep. So if you hit the join button, once you get the join button, the next day shoot me an email at scottishfitness@gmail.com. We'll shoot a couple emails about what you want to accomplish. We'll do a video chat and get a little bit more clarity on it, like I just did here with Will. And then there'll be follow-up emails. We'll tweak the workouts, and then about every 3 or 4 weeks, we'll do another video chat just to kind of touch base and see how things are going. I got plenty of time to do that. When I'm in the gym, I charge $70 an hour. But obviously, I can do more in a one-on-one thing right now. And I know there's other people that do big mass ones and that, and they all got their advantages. Never enough. Let's put it this way: I still have time to do things. If it gets to the point where I don't have enough time, I will just sit there and increase the rate to anybody who's coming in new. Those that are already members, nothing will change. So if you come in and you decide to go with $8 a month or whatever it is, that's what it is. And if it gets to the point where I've got too many members, then I'll say it's $70 an hour and or a session, and then no one will sign up, and I just concentrate on the ones I have. I'm not going to get rich doing this, but what I am going to do is I'm going to get a lot of people in better shape, which I think kind of pays for itself. So it's the whole reason that I want the tablet. So I got a tablet, I got my phone, and I got my laptop. I came in today, had all three of them lined up. They're like, "Yeah, I've got a studio up here. It's a poor man's studio." I think I still got some flies to do to stretch out because I didn't get here so early. I was able to get more done, and I was doing that just so I could get my conversation with Will done. I even did a premiere this morning, which kind of forced me to.
What's up?
No, I'm just messing with you.
I couldn't hear you say, Big John. You done, babe?
You couldn't hear me because I had my mouth moving.
Yeah, I don't believe it if it's open.
I'll do that. I'll just sit there and go. What I'm doing? I just not believer in those. I got enough voices in my head.
I'm the same way.
I'll tell your dad I got his hoodie coming.
What do I gotta do for your shirt? Large. What was I sound?
The picture or 2X.
I'm very short.
Well,
So
I might have something in the car for you. Dad buys it.
well, let me know how much they are. I'll take large, bro.
If I got it in the car, it's $20. If you want the new one, which are black.
I want black.
Okay.
I want black, please.
That's 25.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll have you cash with me.
You know where I got it at your
For sure. You know,
frame. Here, I had an extra large.
Hey,
Extra large? I think an extra large is good.
I
Want a large, that's fine.
secretly, John, I'm actually very, very good. Very good.
Yeah, well, secretly.
Yeah, you know, I just wear really big clothes. I can't, I'm gonna
I do too. It's funny, the comments I get.
Yeah.
Where do you look close to?
I want big ass shoes.
I said, well, right. I said, when you see me in real life, I'm small.
Yeah, you're a big ass dude, John. You go around saying, "Oh, I can't." It's so fucked up that I'm used to doing like 275, 315 for like 4 or 5 reps on incline. To my elbow being bad,
Oh, no.
I struggled.
Well, I stopped at the 320 with my elbow.
I couldn't even do I was at Jim Shaw and I do this 135 on bench. I'm like, nope, not today.
Gotta listen to yourself. You gotta do that. You gotta listen to yourself.
We go from training super happy, you know.
Yeah, hey, I'll check and see what I got. Well, if you want a black one, I'll get one ordered for you.
Yes, please, yes.
You must have been throwing it 100 miles an hour. No, no. You gotta be able to have your arm comb back 10 feet behind your head to throw that fast. So, but I enjoyed sports. Sports do wonderful things for you to keep you active, to keep you in shape. Physical exercise is the best thing you can do for mental. Physical exercise definitely will help your mental game. So I'm going to go and knock out a few flies to stretch everything out. Probably stop at a store and get some more nutrients. If you catch my breakfast chats, I do a lot of citrus in the morning. That's a great diuretic. Really been adding the fruits and vegetables to all the meat I eat. I do eat a lot of meat. You eat a lot of eggs, drink a lot of milk. You have to feed it. But I do work out a lot too. I don't know him, but from what I see, I do like him. You know, he wrestled in college. Could you imagine wrestling Shaq? I'll pass. He actually wrestled. So not only is he a big, strong guy, he has skills, but he does seem to be a very nice individual. But like I said, I don't know him personally, but if I ever did get the opportunity, that would be great. I have met Brian Shaw, 4 times world's strongest man. He's about 150 to 180 pounds heavier than I am, but a really nice guy. We talked about my powerlifting and that. I met him a few years ago, and I got a picture with him. I mean, I'm smaller than him, but if you probably get an idea just how big I am when you see my picture of me with him. Which I don't know. Is there any chance I have this on the phone? I guess there's always a chance. He's a huge guy. Come on. There we go. So that's me with Brian Shaw. So he's 4 times world's strongest man. I think at the time he weighed probably around 400 pounds. So real nice guy. Eats 12,000 calories a day. If you ever watch any of the world's strongest men competitions, you'll see him. You can Google him. I used to watch them when I worked out to keep me motivated. Very big guy. Very nice guy. Yeah, he picks up boulders. I mean boulders. Aww. And that's my grandchild. Yeah. There's a guy I could knock you for a loop. He had a rough time when he was younger. I think he settled down now. But anyway, my battery's about ready to go dead. I got some other exercises I need to get done. So thanks everybody for popping in. Like I said, hit the join. Next day, shoot me an email, and we'll schedule a time to get together and discuss what your needs are. And I appreciate everybody for popping in. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's TGIF, although it won't be until tomorrow because I'm working tomorrow. But Sunday will be Sunday Fun Day.